Yeah. What up? What up? What's going on, man? Salute to everybody that's tuning in. Go by the name of Acito. This fragrance review of the week. Shout out to everybody, man. First of all, that subscribe to the channel. You know, I've been trying to set up things for the podcast. If you don't know, I have a podcast, Dedication TV podcast on all your podcast streaming networks. So, it's been a little bit overwhelming, with my schedule. And I'm finally getting my niche as far as a specific date to where these certain topics and certain things that I'm going to talk about is going to drop consistently. So I just work with me, just bear with me here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely going to get back into more consistent with the fragrances. Um, First and foremost, let me give a big shout out, big shout out to my bro Bones Bagante. If you guys are not following him on Instagram or subscribe to his YouTube channel, I'm gonna put it in the description. Check him out, man. I've had just brief, dealings with him as far as like in the DM, just getting gems as far as when it comes to the fragrance journey. Like he's a guy that really inspired me to include my actual collection. It's not of the magnitude of his per se, but I definitely can get there. I definitely can. And I don't think I would probably have 200, 300, 400 bottles, but I'm very strategic now. And through like reading and doing certain research and understanding the time that the fragrances were like, I want to say like there's a difference between spring, summer, fall, winter when it comes to these fragrances, because you can have a particular fragrance that's like your favorite. Like for me, one of my favorites is Platinum Chanel. Like I love Platinum Chanel. For me, I feel like Platinum Chanel is like an all year round. It's not a particular seasonal fragrance, but it does perform better within the fall and the winter times versus like the summertime. Now, if I throw that on, it'd probably be more so if I'm wearing it in the summer, it's gonna be at nighttime when it's when the temperature goes down a little bit and it's gonna actually settle like in my pores, my skin, and actually on the layer of clothing, whatever I spray it on. But just him dropping certain jewels, giving certain like books and things of that nature, and also certain magazines and different publications that are very knowledgeable when it comes to like fragrances, because the fragrance game is really deep, man. Because like I'm into candles as well, but I want to get to that point where I'm going to make my own particular fragrance, but I definitely want to just get a little bit more knowledge and a little bit more wisdom when it comes to the fragrance game. But like I'm gonna do like recaps on everything that I have, you know, but I'm gonna try to stick to what's in season, and this particular blog here, okay, this is about Parfum de Marly. So Bones was the one that really put me on the Parfum de Marly. He spoke about it through a plethora of different blogs. But there was one particular blog that he did where he had a couple bottles. And I'm gonna get into the actual name of this. It's Parfum de Marly. It's Altair. Now, a lot of people have had different names of how this actual fragrance is pronounced, Altair, Altair, in case may be. But I went to Saks, and what I'm saying, I purchased this fragrance right here. I'm saying? This is the bottle, very beautiful presentation. It's 75 milliliters. So this is a really good size. It's $250. This is the retail price for this bottle right here. That might be a little bit pricey, what I'm saying, for some people, but this has a really great reputation, not only for the quality and the smell that you're getting with this particular fragrance, but this is one of these fragrances where you don't necessarily need to spray a plethora of, what I'm saying, sprays on with this. Like 2, 3 sprays, you're good. You're good. Like I'm telling you, it's crazy because I went into the store. So there's another Parfum de Marly that I ordered was I think it's called Pegasus. And there's another one called Leighton. I think it's called Leighton. And I was looking for the Leighton one because I ordered the Pegasus Parfum de Marly on a discounter. I actually got that for like, it actually went on sale. The retail price for that is like 300, but I actually got it for like 192. So shout out to the discounters, you know what I'm saying? But I was in there just, smelling different fragrances. I'm just testing out the different Parfum de Marley's, because that's the thing too. Like, it's hard to find actual samples. And shout out to Rose, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rose at Saks. She actually blessed me with a couple of bottles, little small bottles, little testers that I could take with me and apply through different gatherings that I may go to, and I can see exactly how it performs. But she sprayed this Altair on my wrist, right? And then it's crazy. She was like, I'm like, I can't breathe. Like, you spraying shit on my wrist, my other wrist. Like, you giving me all these damn cards. I'm like, God damn. But when she sprayed that Altair on my wrist, I'm smelling the other fragrances. They smell good, but it was just something about this that stood out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just one little spray, and it was crazy. It was like, it was so unique and so strong, like a really sophisticated strong. It just, I was like, no, I need that bottle. Give me that bottle. Well, how much is it? I don't want that bottle. And I bought it. And when I left, right, I went home. What I'm saying? I took a shower. What I'm saying? Got dressed. Before I even put on that actual bottle again, I smelled my wrist. And I was like, damn, I still smell that shit. So even after taking a shower, prior to that, washing my hands and shit, I still smelled it. I was like, oh, damn, this is special, man. This is special, man. So I'm telling you, y'all need to look into this fragrance here. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of the notes on this, because it's incredible, man. It's incredible. It's definitely one of these particular fragrances that you definitely want to add into your collection for the fall. And I know $250 is a little pricey. You can probably find this is the smaller bottle. Actually, this is not the big bottle. They didn't have the bigger bottle. I think the bigger bottle was like around 350. But this is definitely something you want to incorporate for the winter. You're not going to smell like everybody else, you know, and it's going to stand out, man. It's going to stand out. So just a couple of the notes here, it has cinnamon, powdery, amber, citrus, vanilla, warm spice, sweet musk. Oh my God. Like, that cinnamon, powdery, and that vanilla, you can, like, that, I think it's the cinnamon and the vanilla is what really sold me. And then on top of that, like, it has like a warm spice. It's very masculine. It's not something where it's like unisex. It's perfectly catered for a man. Definitely date night. This is definitely a date night type of fragrance. Y'all going out maybe to a nice dinner, or y'all might be going out, to a little show or something of that nature. You know what I mean? You definitely want to throw this on, man. I had smiles, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a little date, you know what I'm saying? I threw this on, smiles, man, double smiles. So I'm definitely rocking with this. Like I said, I'm getting into the Parfum de Marley, uh, just the whole, series. I'm not going to go crazy and get every single bottle, but like, I like the fact when I went to Saks, she was like, you know what, I got you. I'm gonna give you a couple of bottles. I want you to test these out and let me know what you think. And the crazy thing is, like, now that we're in the winter times, from the research that I did, Parfum de Marly really performs well in the fall and the winter. So that could be, a fragrance that I might just gravitate to. I just might. But it's definitely something that you guys absolutely want to look into. Okay. Altair, the 75 milliliter bottle is only 250. But like I said, you can go to a discounter, and hopefully it's the right discounter. They ain't gonna give you no fugazi mess. You can get that bottle a little cheaper than that. But it's definitely worth it. It performs very, very well. If you a guy like me that wants to have a little bit of range in your collection, it don't even have to necessarily be that crazy, but you just want a little bit of range. You want something that's a little bit like, you know what, I don't know what I want to put on. You know what, this is gonna work. That's it. That's the bottle right there. So if you guys do have this particular fragrance, let me know in the comment section of what you guys think about it. How was it performed for you? Let me know as far as discounters too. Like, let's help some of the people out. I'm gonna put a link in the description as well, for a couple of discounters that you guys can look into. But I recommend, I'm gonna be honest with you, I recommend you go to like a Bloomingdale's, a Saks Fifth, or actually go to the Parfum de Marly store, because the level of service you're gonna get is gonna be a whole better experience. Like, she also told me that I can get a refill as well. So I can take this exact bottle. You know what I'm saying? I'm already in the system. Like I have Saks Fifth card, all that. So she told me when I go to the store, like I can actually get a refill and I don't necessarily have to buy a whole nother bottle. You know what I mean? Like you buy it from a discounter. I don't know if they're going to do the same, the same thing per se, but just the fact that that option was on the table was really, really cool, man. And also she gave me a whole bunch of samplers, whole bunch of samples. So it's a better experience. I'm just gonna say, I mean, it may be a little pricey, but like I said, the cologne is going to stand out more. Bro. I'm just telling you right now, the cologne is going to stand out more. Okay, I'm telling you right now, man. So take word from your boy, man. Trust me, I ain't gonna steer y'all wrong. It's a lot. I know it could be overwhelming. It's a lot of reviews, what fragrances and shit. And I'm just doing this just for my community. People that rock with me and know me for smelling good and what I'm saying, dressing nice and making sure I look up to par. I know I ain't gonna steer y'all wrong. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check that out. Parfum de Marley, Altair. I'm gonna have some information in the description for y'all. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think. And if you do purchase it, let me know how it performs for you, man. Definitely let me know. And if there's any other fragrances y'all want me to check out and do a review on, let me know, man. Holla at me. Follow me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at Aces Working. Also, make sure you guys check out the website, DedicatedMediaLLC.com. Get your merchandise. I got merchandise on there as well. Check out the podcast, Dedication TV Podcast. We working over here. All right. It's your boy Cito. I'm out. Peace.
Make sure you subscribe to Dedication TV, man. Coming to you by Monroe Flow. Straight up. Let's do it.